आज फिर दिल ने एक तमन्ना की, आज फिर दिल ने एक तमन्ना की. Like every other Sunday, chickpeas were pressurized to let their skin loose. 4 whistles, 3 taps of the still cooking spoon, then a faint, reluctant whistle hung loose. With a deep valleyed frown, Ma held the grumpy mixer which hooted a bit more coarsely, bluntly, and deeply. After rounds of hoots, the protest would end. Pa tuned the radio with 4 slaps, twitched its ear forward and backward as it cuffed its slip away. Newspaper unfolded itself with weird yawns, showing the naked looks of the mare pawns. Baba rhymed the sips of his tea and lands of his cup on the white saucer top. The kadhai, shaped like the hollow half-globe, sneered and mocked Ma, while poured the curry, carefully dodging the steam rising up. Thamma's faint mumbles of Gita recitation could be heard like the train whistling afar. She would ring the bell at the falsetto while humming some Bengali bhajans or hymns she inherited from her mother. Requested and prayed for 3 hours every day and skipped meals on every Purnima and Amavasya. Monjudi teased me with my lost cricket match, lost fist fight, lost kites, lost playing cards, and lost appetite. Could hear her broom flying an inch above the ground faster than my room's fan blades. Whoosh, whoosh, it would go on every interval. Rakesh's ma was narrating last night's ploy of Meethu leaving the house. As she chopped the red spinach by the kitchen, her pair of thin gold-plated bangles and red pola revolted. Those somewhat red-looking spinach were grown at her backyard last month. Rakesh's ma has been here for last 10 years. She voted, opened a bank account, queued up at ration line on afternoons with a different name, Shoma. This place rebuffed and rebuked her to settle with her prefixed son's name, Rakesh's ma. My ma carried her presence on her feet since I have known her. Played like a percussion among all the other unique voices. Helped me to hide the comic books, the video game, the written letters, my diary, and sometimes the oily mango pickle which my Dida made. It rhymed differently as she climbed the white stairs, paced through the hall along the sofa, slow and careful at the narrow kitchen, free at the yard at front and the terrace. Between the sips of tea or chewing chickpeas, Ma Baba would play their old domestic track of politicizing and interviewing events that happened 20 years back. And then it would suddenly be broken by the excellent vibrato of the sabziwala or machwala passing by. The kawadiwalas and other vendors on cycle rickshaws would compete calling out their opera while trying to convince their legitimate prices. While I gulped down my favorite Thakumar Jhuli, Nonte Fonte, Gopal Bhar, those animated series of those times, which aired only on Sundays, could hear the local children innocently boasting their cricket scores from the last match, clapping those old rhymes, and giggling of their weird games. Horibol, Horibol, Horibol. A Vaishnav would appear performing kirtan with mridangam and khanjani to beg for some rice and potato.